Traditional banks have regularly collapsed or been bailed out by governments due to reckless spending and bad investments. Banks like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, J.P. Morgan and Goldman Sachs all received billions of dollars from the U.S. government as bailouts. In 2008, during the global financial crisis, millions of people lost their life savings and investments due to the careless actions by traditional banking institutions. The Treasury Department of the U.S. government invested $200 billion to bailouts of traditional banks. Wells Fargo $25 billion, J.P. Morgan $25 billion, Bank of America $15 billion, Goldman Sachs $10 billion. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, also is known as the FDIC, keeps a failed bank list on its website. The FDIC website is an official website of the United States government. According to the FDIC, 561 banks have failed since the year 2000. Banking executives still received multi-million-dollar bonuses prior to and following the global financial crisis. Obviously, the banks were only operating with their own profit in mind. Traditional banks use predatory lending practices to prey on vulnerable families. This often completely destroys the family's finances and leads them to bankruptcy. Traditional banking is a self-serving system that only rewards those at the top of the food chain. When an individual deposits money into a traditional bank account, the institution then lends that money to someone else. This exposes the bank to risk, which in the event of a bank collapse can mean the loss of the depositor's life savings. The world needs banks that don't rely on risking depositors' money to make a profit. This has given rise to a new age in banking institutions. Neobanks. Neobanks, by definition, are a type of direct bank that operates exclusively online without traditional physical branch networks. Operating exclusively online means neobanks do not have the same risk profile as brick-and-mortar banks. Cashaa is one such bank that is changing the face of banking in many ways. Cashaa does not risk your deposited funds to make a profit due to tighter regulation. This means your money is safer than traditional banks. Traditional banks have turned their back on industries such as cryptocurrency, gambling and gaming. While Cashaa is a crypto-friendly bank open to all industries. This means you can deposit and withdraw fiat money and cryptocurrency from within the one banking platform. Cashaa offers accounts in US dollar, euro, pound sterling, as well as Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT and their own native cryptocurrency CAS. Cashaa enables you to deposit crypto into your account and pull out cash at an ATM in your local currency. Traditional banks can take several days to complete an international bank transfer, whereas Cashaa enables instant international transfers. Neobanks are a lower-cost, lower-risk solution that deals with all types of money. Neobanks are positioned to overtake the out-of-date traditional banking institutions. This was the Atlantis Report. Please like, share, leave me a comment, and subscribe.